Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
Most impressive win of the week belongs to whom?
For me, it wasn't, I don't want to say it wasn't close because there are a lot of really impressive wins, but I cannot speak highly enough about what we saw Kentucky do on Saturday afternoon going into the O-Dome. It was their first true road game environment. I know they played at Louisville. That building had probably 60%, 70% Kentucky fans in it. So this was a road environment in a league game with the student section that was packed and full of kids that wanted to make sure that all those Kentucky players knew how much they disliked them. They got down by 13 in the first half. There was a run in the second half where Kentucky finally took the lead, and then Florida hit them right back with 8 in a row to take a 7-point lead. It felt like there were 3 or 4 daggers that the Gators hit down the stretch in the second half, and Kentucky kept coming, and they kept fighting, and they kept grinding, and they kept scrapping and clawing, and they found a way to dig out a big win thanks to a big 3 from Aaron Bradshaw, who has not shot the 3 well and who did not play well on Saturday night. I could not be more impressed with them. I think DJ Wagner was terrific, and I think they overcame the fact that there are 2 guards that we've been talking about off the bench all season long, Reed Sheppard and Robert Dillingham, didn't really play all that well. I know Reed Sheppard had 14 points. He got about 8 of those hitting free throws down the stretch as Florida started fouling. So incredible performance, and it really drove home the fact to me that this is a Kentucky team that can go out and win a national title. And seeing them be able to fight, you know what I think it is? I think they might be too young to realize that they're not supposed to be doing what they're doing right now. I think there's what is it like? You're young enough and dumb enough to believe that you have the ability to do something, and I think that's kind of where they are. And I mean that. I'm not saying. I mean that respectively. I'm not pulling a Mick Cronin right here. I just don't think they realize that going on the road in the SEC and coming back from 13 down is not something that you should be doing it with a bunch of freshmen. More credit to them, man. I love seeing it.
RC, how about you?
I'm going to go with Seton Hall. I think their win against Marquette was equally impressive. I think when they beat Providence, Hopkins got hurt, and you kind of the narrative a little bit was Hopkins went down, woulda, coulda, shoulda. They came back and then responded and beat a good Marquette team, and that's 3 wins against top 25 teams. And Mark, I mean, what do you say? I mean, I'm a big Shaheem Holloway fan. Like it or not, that's a tough, gritty ass team. Kadar Richmond is turning into a stud right in front of us. Amir Dawes is just knocking down shots, timely threes when they need him. He went with 4 or 5 the other day, and so that was the most impressive win that I had for them. I think the word of Marquette's a team that some of them can make it to Phoenix, and I mean Seton Hall is just a team no one expected to be at the top of the Big East, and they're right there. And I think their chances as good as anybody with the way they defend.
They got dogs, RC, just dogs.
They do.
That's
they
what
do.
they are.
They do.
Guard
Yep.
dogs.
They do.
With a W, DAWGS, dog. Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.